Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your Grumpy Grandad GG. On this video we've got quite a few horses that want to talk. When the animals now have got talking, they all speak to each other, and now it's their turn. They've called me back up here, back up to the horse yard. So what we need to do now is let them have a little chance, let them try and get famous, because they all talk to each other. There's quite a few characters up here, so we'll get to know them, not just on this video but on videos we've got coming up. So yeah, a big shout to you, Nan, big shout to you, Grand, as always. Well, let's get into it. Right, we're here with the first horse. Has got lots to say. What she's trying to tell me is that when it's a full moon or night time, there's a ghost horse that roams around these fields. So what she's going to do, she's going to tell you all about it. So I hope you'll like it. Right, it's down to you.
I need people to understand something first. I am not a nervous horse. I do not spook at leaves. I do not jump at shadows. I do not invent stories for attention. But 3 nights ago, under a full moon so bright the whole field turned silver, I saw it, by the oak tree, tall, still, watching me. It didn't graze. It didn't shift its weight. It didn't breathe. It just stood there. And when I stepped forward, it stepped forward. Perfectly. When I lifted my head, it lifted its head. Exactly. Like it was studying me. Like it was learning me.
You're certain it wasn't?
No. Let me finish. Because this is where it changes. When the moon drops lower in the sky, it grows. It stretches across the field, enormous, larger than life, like some ancient guardian of the pasture. Its neck lengthens, its legs become towering pillars, it covers the grass in darkness, and I can feel it. You'll say that's imagination, but horses feel presence. We feel shifts in energy, and something shifts.
Does it ever come closer?
No. And that's what unsettles me most. It never approaches. It waits, as if it's daring me. Last night I tested it. I turned suddenly. It turned. I spun. It spun. I froze. It froze. Bound to me. Attached somehow.
That sounds like...
You're going to say shadow. I know you are. You've said it before. But explain this to me, Grandad. Why does it disappear the moment clouds cover the moon? Why does it only appear when the light is behind me? Why does it grow when the moon lowers? Why does it feel stronger when it's larger? That's not just a shadow. Convenient explanation. Very convenient. But I have locked eyes with it, and you cannot convince me that my own shadow stares back. You cannot convince me that basic physics feels that powerful.
And there we have it. I can work out what it is. It's definitely a shadow, but there you go. Right, let's move on to the next one. She's going to let us know what's on her mind. So right, it's up to you. What's on your mind?
It all began in a quiet stable yard surrounded by long open fields. Not the kind of place people drive past and notice, but to me, it was the whole world. I was born on a cold morning. The straw was fresh, the air sharp. I remember trying to stand and feeling like my legs belonged to someone else. I wobbled, nearly fell, and then I felt her. My mum. Steady, warm, watching me like I was the greatest thing she had ever seen. That yard had history, Grandad. Real history. My dad, he wasn't just any horse. Humans said his name in a different tone. He was known, respected. Crowds had cheered him. Cameras had followed him long before you ever pointed one at me. But when I was small, he wasn't famous to me. He was just larger than life. Strong, calm. His hoofbeats echoed differently when he walked through the yard. Even the other horses seemed to move aside. I used to watch him from my stable door. I wanted to be like that. Proud. Certain.
Do you remember much about him?
More than I thought I did. I remember the smell of leather and hay when he came back from training. I remember the way stable hands would stand straighter when he passed. I remember the one time he lowered his head towards me and breathed softly through his nose, like he was memorizing me. But things changed quickly. Whispers started. Humans talking in low voices. Papers being signed. My mom standing a little closer to me at night. I didn't understand it then. I just felt it. And then one morning, his stable was empty. No farewell, no last glance, just an empty space where a legend had stood.
That must have been hard for a foal.
It was confusing. Everyone kept saying how lucky I was, how I had his blood, his legacy, his name, but no one asked if I missed him. I wasn't missing a champion. I was missing my dad. The yard felt colder after that, quieter. My mom carried on like she always did, strong, protective, but I could feel her sadness too. Horses don't need words, Grandad. We feel shifts in the air. That's where it all began. Not just my life, but my understanding of loss.
And where did life take you after that?
I moved on. I grew taller, stronger. I was handled more carefully because of who my dad had been. There was pressure, expectation. But eventually, I left that yard too. New place, new smells, new people. My new mom, my owner. She didn't look at me like a headline. She looked at me like me. She didn't care about the famous bloodline. She cared if I was calm, if I was fed, if I trusted her.
So, that's a bit sad that what I'll try and do is try to find out what happened to her family, especially her father. So we'll come back to another video on that one. Right, we're here with a final horse. Now, apparently she's telling me to just carry on. She's giving me loads of encouragement apparently, so we'll let her speak.
Grandad, you don't need my help looking daft. You manage that perfectly well on your own. But that's not why I wanted to speak to you today. I've been watching you, you know. All this new YouTube business, the setting up, the refilming, the muttering at your phone like it personally betrayed you. And I think you need telling something.
Oh, here we go. Another lecture from an horse.
Not a lecture. Encouragement. You try hard, Grandad, harder than you admit. You come out here in the cold, in the wind, sometimes when the lighting's all wrong and the sound's even worse, and you still press record. Half the time you're not happy with it. Sometimes it's not right. A lot of times it's wrong. But you keep going.
Going? It feels like I'm fumbling all the time.
Fumbling is still forward movement. Do you think I galloped perfectly the first time I ran? No. I tripped. I misjudged. I ran into a fence once. Yet here I am, majestic. Growth is awkward before it's impressive.
Majestic, you got stuck in a bucket once.
We don't need to bring that up publicly. But listen, you look at other channels and think you're behind. You say your edits aren't sharp enough. You say the camera isn't level. You say you don't understand the settings properly. But what people see isn't just production. They see effort. They see someone having a go when it would be easier to sit inside and complain about it.
I do complain about it.
Yes, but you complain while still doing it. That's the difference. Anyone can moan. Not everyone presses upload afterwards. You care, Grandad. When a video doesn't land how you hoped, you feel it. When the quality's off, it bothers you. That means you're invested. That means you want to improve. That's not weakness, that's commitment.
Or stubbornness.
Or stubbornness. Stubbornness built most great things. You think progress looks tidy? It doesn't. It looks like retakes. It looks like learning curves. It looks like you standing in a field asking a horse for motivational advice. And yet, here you are. You're building something. Slowly, yes. Imperfectly, Absolutely. But honestly, that counts more than flashy nonsense. People don't connect to perfection, they connect to personality. And whether you like it or not, you've got that in abundance.
Abundance, that's a
Let's leave
polite
it
way of
there.
saying I talk too much.
Please give a big shout out to your Nana and Granddad. Go and see them. If you can't go see them, give them a call. If this is not possible, all our prayers are with them.
Thank you for the kind words. Here you go, have a treat. There you go. Enjoy it. And that's it. Thank you for the encouragement. I'll definitely keep it going because I'm enjoying it at the minute. And thank you. Hey, that's it. Well, interviews of them all now. They're still crying now. They want more, they want more, they want more. Especially this one that's behind me, if you can see one behind me. And that's the frightened one. Yeah, thank you for watching. Please like, hype and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.